It's your daily Soto update.
Yeah, baby. I've been whispering it for almost a year, Andy. Where are we at with this Soto thing?
I think the number one thing to remember, Sal, is that nobody really knows anything other than Juan Soto, probably Scott Boras, maybe Juan Soto's family, but there, as there will be at a time like this when there's a void of information, there's a lot of stuff out there. Really, it's all fiction, or most of it is fiction.
Because I'm seeing a lot of reports.
It's important, and I'm not taking knocks at my fellow reporters or anything. I haven't actually seen a lot reported about this. I mean, when I say stuff like Joe Johnson, whatever, on Twitter is like, oh, he's going to the Red Sox. It's like, we don't know anything. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody saying the Yankees were at 550.
None of this is known.
Okay.
I don't know who said that. I didn't even see it, and I think it's probably best not to look, because what I can tell you is the teams involved don't know what the other teams are bidding. They don't know if Soto wants to come to them, and that's just where it's at right now. I don't think that's highly unusual. There's just a process going on. I will say that Soto is a particularly disciplined and on-message young man, where even the Yankees, who spent the year with him and enjoyed him, do not have a feel for what's in his head and what's in his heart. I think if you gave the highest-ranking Yankees people and all the way down to Soto's teammates and the clubbies and the people who know him, like truth serum, they'd be like, I don't know. So where does that leave the Mets, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox? They just don't know. It is a little easier to, I think, make a prediction on timing because of the way this process is moving and the way Scott Boras usually runs it. I do think it's fair to predict that this will wrap up later this week or perhaps into next, where obviously when we get to the winter meetings. That's been the pace it's been on all along. But anybody claiming to tell anybody what Soto wants to do or he wants to play doesn't know.
All right, I'm just going to stay locked into your Twitter feed for all the latest updates.
Please do.
Zach,
I'm updating it every second.
I know, you're the one I trust. I'm waiting for it. Zach, what do you make of the Red Sox pursuit of Soto finally appearing to be big spenders?
Well, finally is the key word. I mean, they need to be involved in guys like this. I think it makes a lot of sense. I have no knowledge of where they're at with this guy. It's really hard to believe that they will get him just because of the way they behaved over the last 3-4 years. I mean, they really have been trying to win negotiations by a dollar, which usually means you don't end up getting the player. It seems like they're pulling out all the stops with relationships with David Ortiz and a lot of the Dominican guys, Dave Devers, Pedro Martinez. Like they're probably trying to play a lot off the relationships, which is a smart move, but it may indicate that they're not going to be the highest bid, so they have to try it those other ways.
I mean, think about what would have to happen. Again, I'm not reporting, obviously, I'm just using some common sense here. For Soto to go with the Red Sox, in all likelihood, he'd have to take less money from the Mets to go sign in Boston. Like, there's no way the Red Sox are going to outbid the Mets. Again, just using common sense. So I would be stunned if that were the case. But, Hannah, the Red Sox are in it. If you're the Yankees, should you fear the Red Sox and Mets and Blue Jays going after Soto? Would that impact your pursuit if you're the Yankees?
My initial inclination on seeing this is to say, like, no, you should be disciplined. You should sort of have your evaluation of this player. And the Yankees of late do seem to run that kind of front office and ownership where they say, this is how much we want to spend and we don't want to go above that. But I do think Soto might be a little bit of an exception.